Hey Gemini, welcome to your August 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and begin and jump straight in. I hope you're all doing well. I would like to say really quickly that the personal readings are still on sale. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to the website. So let's go ahead and jump in here, Gemini, and let's see what's going on this month. All right, some things coming together here this month, Gemini. Ooh, I think at this time, a lot of you are really trying to see some of you changing up your looks in August. I was about to say July, so maybe you're doing that now, or maybe you're kind of styling yourself differently this month, right? With your clothing or with, fashion or whatnot, or even maybe just when it comes to just your own creative touch with things. I think you're really wanting to do things differently, right? I think you're wanting to bring in a very eclectic energy. That's a side note of some of the of something that I'm seeing here, and it may not make sense now, but let me know in the future. But I think at this time, the Seven of Swords is in the challenge, and the Knight of Swords is your advice. With that Page of Wands being here in the future position and throughout the month of August, this is really you, I see, stepping into being more self-empowered. It's like you're empowering yourself to take the initiative to do the things that you really want to do, the things that bring you joy, the things that bring you happiness, the things that feel like it's a pleasure to creatively express, right? And that Three of Wands being here in the outcome, it's like your ship's coming in here, but also you realizing how important it is to remain self-determined and to stay rooted in yourself and to believe in yourself. Because I think this is the month to where it's you're really starting to kind of get that pep in your step here, Gemini. Or if you already have that in your step, this is the month to where it's you're really hitting this consistent stride or getting into this type of rhythm here. It's more of a fiery rhythm. It's more of a very expressive, kind of upbeat, enthusiastic type of energy here. But I will say there is something that I'm seeing here in your challenge. I think a lot of you at this time is you could be avoiding something. I'm going to keep it real, because the Two of Pentacles is about hard work and us really having to attend to our priorities in order for us to get the growth that we really want, right? The growth and the reward comes from selectively focusing on the most important things that we're trying to build when it comes to the structures of what we're trying to create. But that Seven of Swords being in the challenge could be to where it's maybe you're avoiding that, right? And I think for the most part, what's going on in the astrology and what's been going on, it's there's been a lot of heavy energy. So it's getting to the point where it's been damn, I kind of don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of want to escape or kind of avoid certain things. But I feel the universe is saying not to avoid them with the Knight of Swords, because by directing them by facing them head on, right? And facing them directly, it's it really does help change the paradigm of things here for you, right? So if you're finding, and even the Seven of Swords being a challenge, if you're finding yourself in an energy, you're okay, I want to change things, but I got to embrace a different way of doing things. I really got to open up my mind here to different possibilities or different ways in which I can get the result that I want. I think you're setting on a lot of ideas. I think you have a lot of these innovative ways in which you would like to go about things. The Knight of Swords is saying hey, when you come up with one, take action on it, right? When you feel that curiosity, or when you feel that stimulation, or when you feel oh, this might be a good idea, or this might be something that is interesting, the Knight of Swords is saying take action on it, because I feel you're going to find empowerment with it. And then it's once you do it, it's you're going to be starting to see damn, I actually really do like this, and I'm going to keep doing this, or I'm finding this fun or exciting here. Because already with the Queen of Wands being in your current energy, it's you're already in a very empowered place, whether or not you realize this or not. I feel your temperament just in general is a temperament of being empowered. Now there may be things going on at this time to where you feel a little bit disempowered, but the Queen of Wands is telling me you have a very strong a sense of self, but also a sense of self-expression and individuality and a sense of uniqueness, a sense of genius here with the Seven of Swords being in the challenge. And so I think you're trying to figure out ways and devise ways of strategies and tactics here about newer ones that you can that you can implement, or that you can do here. And I see you being this month in an energy of kind of dabbling with something new, or in this energy of something new happening, a newer energy. And it's going to be flowing through your being here. But I think it's definitely an early process with things, because this Temperance card is the process, right? It's taking what is useful, discarding what is not. It's the experimentation process. But while you're going through this process, it's like, it actually is like allowing for you to really harmonize your life and create your life, or create something here that you're doing that is unique for you and that brings you a sense of meaning here. And it's also like I see you in the outcome, the Three of Wands, like your ship's coming in from the hard work and the changes here that you're doing. Two of Pentacles. You pull this Ascendant Masters card. It says create open communication. And that's that Seven of Swords being here in the challenge, right? And that Knight of Swords being the advice. It's like if there's anything that you want to share, any type of opinion or any ideas, like this is about doing it, right? Sharing it. And also too, it's about creating open communication with your guides or spirit or the divine, like, and asking for help, right? Being like, God, send me a sign, or like, God, what should I do next, right? And like listening and tuning into like your spirit and seeing like, what that intuitive answer is that you get, and following that. A lot of spontaneous energy here this month. But it's like there's magic in that spontaneity, and I feel like the universe is like wanting you to tap more into the spontaneous here. And if you're already doing that, keep doing that. I feel like you'll hit a good, consistent rhythm of feeling empowered and feeling that pleasure of creation. Also, I want to say too, if you're avoiding conflict, if you're avoiding communication, I think it's just best to communicate rather than keeping things to yourself. You pulled this Rice card. It says nourishment here. Yep. In a way, we're finally out of Cancer season. Now we're in Leo season. We got Mercury here, Venus here. I think the nourishment that you're getting is like the fire energy coming back in, which is going to stimulate your air energy as an air sign, which is going to make you want to seek adventure or be more bold or be more courageous, right? Or be more creative. And I feel like that's going to be very nourishing here for you in the month of August. Pull this be authentic. Your way is the only way for you, right? And that's just very important, especially with that Queen of Wands. She's very authentic. And even with the things that even with when she's kind of in an energy of like spicing things up, shaking things up, right? When she comes across something, Seven of Swords, right? That is eclectic, right? She allows herself to embrace that eclecticism, right? And she takes it and she integrates it with the Temperance card, and she expresses it in her own unique way. So let's clarify your reading here, Gemini. Clarify the Two of Pentacles here for the overall energy. King of Pentacles. A lot of building when it comes to career and work and finances. But hey, these changes here that are happening, I feel like you're going to be excited about. That Page of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands in your current energy, the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's like, and also the Nine of Pentacles is like, you have been working really hard, so give yourself some credit, right? Nine of Pentacles can remind us like, hey, you've worked hard, you've been creating things, like notice these things, right? But also like, take that momentum that you've created and start to build something even greater, something even bigger. Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But I think you're really tapping into your autonomy here, and I think you're really starting to express your individuality this month, which is going to feel very free and very liberating. Clarify the Seven of Wands in the challenge. You have the King of Wands here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords. I think your challenge too, Gemini, is that, you could be seeing things, like maybe you're like seeing a reflection of like what you want to be, right? The King of Wands is like the king archetype. Sometimes we can project the king archetype onto someone else. We're like, damn, that person like is fucking like unique, or that person is just fucking amazing at what they do, right? But in a way, sometimes we're like, man, like I want to be able to be that great. I want to be able to be that good. But it's like you can, and like you have that within you. And so the universe is saying like to recognize that you also have that within you, and let that person or let that situation or whatever it is like inspire you here, right? And maybe you coming up and like you maybe doing it differently, maybe doing it in your own unique way. Clarify the Page of Wands in your future position. You pull the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, Eight of Cups, I see you also this month detaching from past emotional experiences or just past things in general and being able to walk away from them and feel more free. I think you're really stepping into like your own vision quest, right? You're in search for the Holy Grail, right? But the Holy Grail is like within you, right? So I think you're realizing like, man, all these things that I want to feel and experience and that I want to have, like I already have it within me. I just have to show up and do it and be it. Clarify the Temperance, Knight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Justice card, Page of Pentacles, and you have the Lovers here with the Three of Wands. Man, I see you really coming into alignment. Now, the Lovers also is love, so good things could be happening this month, in the month of August, in regards to love. Maybe a newer lovers coming in if you're single. If you're in a relationship, you could be going on an adventure or a trip with a lover here. It may call me crazy now, but let's see what happens in August. Or this could just be you feeling like there's a sense of adventure unfolding in regards to your love life, even if you're with someone or you're not with someone, like something's happening. When it comes to your individual self, the Lovers is about your own purpose and your own journey, right? It's about feeling fulfilled and having a mission and feeling like you're in alignment with your higher self and you're moving in the direction of your soul and you're expanding and you're becoming more. And that's what I see happening here in your outcome, especially if you've been feeling like you've been disconnected from your higher self or feeling disconnected from your sense of direction. I see you coming back into alignment. All you have to do, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, as the advice is take those ideas, take that creativity and like practically apply it, right? And by doing that, it's like you're going to find empowerment, you're going to find enthusiasm, you're going to be growing, you're going to be expanding. Not only, it's like mind, body, and soul growth with that Eight of Wands and or Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. I think one thing to be aware of that's key is this Temperance and the Justice card. I always say the Justice card is the cosmic law of balance. Right? It's the ripple effect from our actions, our intentions, and our energy. And that ripple effect brings us back our karma, good or bad, right? And so the Temperance is like, okay, approaching things, first of all, like being loving to yourself, but approaching things with the best intentions, right? And approaching things with a growth-oriented mindset and being in your own, running your own race in regards to what it is that you're trying to be or the things that you're trying to accomplish, right? And giving and acting purely on your intentions. That's what's going to bring you and allow for your ships to come in with this Three of Wands. Lots going on here. Let's see. You have this channel your knowledge, critical judgment. Yeah, it's like you have a lot of knowledge. You have enough here, right? And that's the challenge. Seven of Swords, King of Wands. Like, how do I channel this, right? The Knight of Swords is saying just start channeling your energies into what it is that you're trying to produce, right? With that Page of Pentacles. And then soon, like, you catch that stride, you catch that rhythm, you catch that momentum. And that's what I was saying in the very beginning. It's like you're catching that, which is putting you in a space, Page of Wands, of feeling empowered. You pulled the Sequoia tree. It says balance. Also, I think it's important to have balance too when it comes to your personal life and work and all that stuff. That's that Justice card, Temperance card, just like making sure all areas of your life are balanced. Whatever area is unbalanced that maybe needs to be attended to, like definitely attend to it. You don't want to neglect it because it's going to cause problems down the line. Give me one more here. Yep, everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. It's about taking what you've created, right? And what is it reflecting to you? Where is it showing you maybe where you can improve? Where is it showing you that you're doing things right? And it's about running your own race here and being on your own vision quest with that Eight of Cups. And that's how you really tap into the magic of your own life and of your own destiny. Like sometimes we see like other people doing what it looks like they're living their purpose in their life, and like sometimes we can be like, damn man, I don't have that, or I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, or I don't know if I have what it takes. It's like you do, but that person knew that it was important for them to follow their own journey and go their own way, and that's the result that you're seeing. And so that's just a reflection to you to do the same thing. But I do see you really coming into alignment, feeling happy with that Lover's Three of Wands, feeling like you're whole and you're complete, and that things are starting to fall into place here. So that's what I got for you, Gemini, in your reading. I'm going to leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. You'll also see that the readings are on sale as well. And if you're new to the channel, of course, I encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification button bell as well. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Gemini, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.